Hey, what is up you guys? My name is Brooke and welcome back to my channel, and today I want to do a short little talk, discussion, analysis of something that I feel like is highly important and something I found in a book that I love. Hold on, I gotta get ready for this. We can do it. Yes, we can. Now that we've gotten my attire for this video straight, I'm just gonna go straight into what I want to talk about in this video, and that is feminism. And not just feminism in general, because that would be a really long video, but specifically feminism and woman empowerment in Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. I probably butchered that, so I'm very sorry. This book follows Audrey Rose Wadsworth, who is the daughter of a lord in England during the time of Jack the Ripper's terrifying reign of London. Now, Audrey Rose isn't your typical woman during this time frame. She's more interested in examining the dead and forensic science and science in general than tea parties and fancy dresses. Her curiosity leads her to study under her uncle secretly, as he is a coroner of sorts, and she is basically his apprentice, learning all there is to know about becoming a medical examiner. And then the Jack the Ripper killings start, and Audrey Rose is basically thrown into this whirlwind of crime and murder and the macabre, and it's just a book that I could not get enough of. Now, I'm not going to make this a totally review, because I want to talk specifically about feminism in this book, but I do want to say that I'm giving this book 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. This is going to be part of a series, and the next book is set to come out in 2017, and I'm so lit. I know this book just came out a couple months ago, but I cannot wait. I literally can't. After finishing this, I'm like, I need more. Something that I found particularly invigorating in this book was Audrey Rose's character. I stated this to my friends multiple times while I was reading this book, that Audrey Rose is one of my favorite female characters in a book that I've read in a long time. I adore her, and I feel like she's someone that I can identify with in a way. I enjoy how even though she's a lord's daughter, and is expected to be interested in needlework and all of those sorts of things, she isn't, and she trades her needle in for a scalpel and just goes straight into some examining bodies, man. And she highly rejects the views that society places upon her to be a housewife or something of the which was the social norm for that time period. And she rejects that. She rightly doesn't understand why, since she is a woman, she should not be allowed to practice science and forensic science, and why that is unbecoming of a woman. She openly questions this, and throughout the book shows her sense of empowerment and knowing that she can do more than what society tells her that she should do. I also enjoy her character because I feel like a lot of times characters that are feminists or ones that are more tomboyish or not as typically girly as a typical girly character, she doesn't reject all things girly in the process. I feel like that happens very often with female characters that show feminism and tomboyishness, and I feel like this is important because she loves science and she loves calculating and discovering crimes, and she just loves science, right? And it's very interesting because she loves science and calculating things and all of that kind of stuff, but she still enjoys the things like picking on a nice dress and putting some eyeshadow on. She still enjoys those things, and I feel like that's highly important to show young girls and women and children, just everyone, that you do not have to be smart or beautiful. You are smart and beautiful. Simply because you love science, you do not have to give up girlish things. And who is society to tell you that science is a man's field anyways? And Audrey Rose openly discusses this, and she questions society's norms and why things are deemed inappropriate. For instance, many people are reluctant to discuss prostitutes around Audrey Rose, and she's like, why? I mean, I know what they do, I know what a prostitute is. I don't understand why it makes everyone so uncomfortable to speak about women that way. What we really should be ashamed of is the fact that women have to resort to this, that there is no other outlet for them to support themselves than selling their bodies. And I feel like that's really important. I feel like while this book centers around being a murder mystery, it does have very important underlying themes of feminism and woman empowerment and how women should just be you. And if you love science and someone in your life is telling you that because you're a girl that you can't do it, or that you just can't do it in general, prove them wrong. That would be like the biggest kick in the face. It should just be like the most famous scientist of our generation to be like, ha, and you thought I couldn't do it. I really identified with Audrey Rose though, because I feel like all women face something in their life. Young women, middle-aged women, older women, young girls, we all face some skepticism. We all face some skepticism when it comes to our passions and what we want to do. Like, someone said you shouldn't play football because it's a boys' sport. You shouldn't love science because it's a boys' field. You shouldn't wear your hair short because it's a boys' cut. I think it's a safe assumption to say that all women have a counterpart in our lives, and that makes Audrey Rose a very relatable character. And I just want the message of this to be that this book is really empowering, and it proves that through such a strong female character and such a strong book. And this book is just fabulous, and I would totally recommend this to you. Just definitely pick it up. It has such great themes and messages, and it's just great. And I would really like to applaud Carrie Maniscalco for writing such a strong female character. Like, Audrey Rose is my fave. Thank you so much for writing her character that way. And to anyone that is watching this that has been told that because you're a girl that you cannot do something, that you are not capable of doing something because you are a girl, because of your gender, because of anything, because of your sexuality. Feminism isn't just about women's equality, it is about equality for everyone. If someone has told you you cannot do something because of your race, your sex, your sexual orientation, your gender identity, your socioeconomic status, your ethnicity, your religion, your culture, prove them wrong. Do everything that you have in you to prove them wrong. You can do it. You are strong, you are beautiful, and you are brilliant, and you have everything in you that it will take to succeed. You just have to push yourself and do it. People will not make it easy for you, but just take it in stride and just be you and be the strongest woman that you can be, because we can do it. Now that's enough of me ranting and raving about feminism, and I hope you all enjoy this video, and I really hope you pick up this book at some point. Let me know what you think about it. If you've read this book, let's talk about it in the comments, and let's just talk about feminism and equality and tolerance in the comments. We should all learn to love each other, and that's something that's very important, and this book is steps towards that. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Until the next video, bye.